chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. So Arkansas's offense will have the football first. We'll be seeing plenty of this guy. Sutton Smith found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Right back to it. He's past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out wide right, it's Hawkins. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Smith. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He was under siege last time out. Sacked 6 times, and it forced him into 2 interceptions. Looking outside, it's Alexander. Powers through the defender. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll ride him again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Carter. They'll run the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. A strike downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The run inside. It's Alexander. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Alexander. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Taken in on the right side by Coleman.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
In the backfield, it's Sherrill. He'll be dropped.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Third and long coming up. To the air, it's Carter. Setting up the screen. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Quarterback will keep it. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Vandy. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive there. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up all. The whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Wants to throw on first. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his target.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Quickly out to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Smith. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run it on fourth down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? Ready to fire from the pistol. The keeper on the option. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Sets his feet. It's Carter. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Not a lot of room to field this one. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Hits inside. It's Smith. Enough to move the chains. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give is to Smith. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on first and 10. Running inside. It's Smith. He's got enough. There's some room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Gets the back moving. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Jackson will throw. He caught it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a fourth and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short?
And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back. 3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Makes the catch. It's Connor. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. They were all over it.
How about the linebacker right there? They make calls and they play in coverage, but if you're a linebacker, you better be physical, and that dude came downhill. Somebody might want to block him up front, Palmer. Downhill and laid the lumber.
Yeah, they definitely weren't able to chip up and get him on that one. But I'll tell you, a hit like that, that makes you think twice about wanting to run the football between the tackles for the rest of this game, because that dude has got some bad intentions.
Just advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Cuts it upfield. It's Alexander. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. From the gun, it's Smith. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Across the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Spits it out to the back. Smith's got it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Complete to start this drive. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. It's a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Comes down, it's Adams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. They'll run the screen. He stops short of the 1st down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on 4th. The Commodores will call on their punt team. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quick give. It's Smith. Turning it on. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They're going to ride this running back.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Smith takes the handoff. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Jackson will throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. This is a design run. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. 2nd down, going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Hands it off. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down to the air. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
The Razorbacks take their first time out. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to escape and get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Jackson going to throw it. Release to the back. Fires left side. It's Smith. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Max got it on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. No room to bring it back. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The run inside. It's Alexander. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 4 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's Kentucky coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Nashville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, but if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of him.
And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. All the way back to the 15. Makes a move. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Smith. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Razorbacks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of the...
Just plowing ahead. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Razorbacks! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And he avoids the sack.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Commodores line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof, and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To throw, it's Carter. Rush right in his face. Turns it loose deep. Makes the grab down the middle. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, some of the communication was busted.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Grab behind the line. It's Sherrill. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Calls his own number. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Jackson will throw. Out wide right, it's Smith. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
2nd and long here. Hits inside. It's Smith. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. The give is to Smith. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll run him again. Oh, he's got some space. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Running inside, it's Smith. Here's a little room there. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
From the gun, the running back has it. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So an 82-yard drive there, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Carter. Finds his man. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Spence. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Down here on the Razorback sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Guys?
All right, Holly. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Run in the red zone. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge... They will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The Razorbacks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the pummeling has started. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Alex. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.